making her star. She knows all the great fashion trending in town. When it comes to talent, that's not all. She's very wise and intelligent, knows what she wants, so subscribe.
Hello, 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 hello. I'm not sure if you can hear me. I think I'm lagging. Hello, good afternoon. Happy Sunday, you guys. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Sunday. Hello, 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 hello. Happy Sunday. I'm not sure I can. Can you hear me? If you cannot hear me, let me know before I start blabbing on. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's loud and clear. So, hello and welcome back to my channel. Happy Sunday, you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everything is good. I just quickly want to come here, as promised, at least every Sunday. It's going to be like a religion, like a ritual. You know, we have to come on Sunday, and there is no way there is nothing to talk about. There will always be something to talk about. However, I'm just going to speak according to the title I put on there, because if you can see, I put about Funke Akindele, and is nothing than Gislova that just came back. Idamu Gbogbo Adugbo. Gislova came back and started stirring the pot again, and Gislova dropped this gist about Funke Akindele, Femi Adebyo. For me, the deal is not really sitting well, not because I like Funke or I like Femi, but it just doesn't add up that much for me. Let me put it that way. It doesn't really add up, because so far I've not seen a location picture of Funke Akindele and Femi Adebayo whereby I will say that it is true that there's a movie coming, that both of them starred in the movie together. So that's why I said he is really unfounded for me when I saw Gisova. But Gisova, tentacles of Gisova go beyond. This blog, the tentacle goes beyond what you guys can imagine, because one of the story Gisova shared some months back, before they took the page, the current page, no, the previous page, these people were doing, debunking, trying to do damage control and everything. But now it has come to pass, and that's what is going to segue me into the second story, whereby I said that people are voluntarily or involuntarily becoming a baby mama. So I'm going to start with Funke Akindele's story. I know a little bit about that, so I'm not going to go through the entire write up. But however, I'm going to share the write up now in case you want to read it. You can read it and tell me what you think about that. But for me, it doesn't really sit well that this is happening, because normally, if they are shooting a movie, you would have seen where a picture, a snippet on Snapchat, on story, whereby you will know that these people are in location together. But I've not seen any of that. But the story about Funke Akindele, Femi Adebayo's first marriage, where he had the twins and one other young lady. These kids are grown now. That one is we can't say it is true, but some people close to the ex-wife were the one confirming the story that we heard then, because that time there's no social media. It's literally city people, ovation. Those are the places we get our gossip then. And there is one paper like that. Is I think is Nollywood something, and also Shemoloketuyi. Those are the places that you get your news that time. And it was reported around the time that because that time Funke Akindele and Femi Adebayo were acting together a lot. They did Femi Taiwo, some other movies like that, but especially that Taiwo, whereby both of them were Taiwos and they were robbing and everything. So it was around the time that the news broke that they were dating. However, the wife said no, that she can't continue in that marriage simply because they are like strong Nollywood personality, and like she doesn't fit in any of it. So the wife left because of the cheating. That was what we heard. And Funke Akindele and Femi Adebayo were not allowed to actually marry each other by the dad, Baba Ogabelo, and it seemed it's due to Gisova also mentioned it. So I'm going to scroll through the message. You can stop it, read it, and understand it. So I'm going to leave it on. You can read it. So it was the dad that they said didn't allow it. But in the comment section, I saw some people saying that it's due to Funke Akindele, who have dated some people that Ogabelo knew. And I'm like, Femi has dated a lot of people as well. All these double standard, I don't get it. So if that is the case, you can't say because of that, because Femi has dated a lot of people in the industry as well, and that is what caused a big fight between Nyaladuke and Dayo Amusa that time, when Dayo Amusa was complaining because I heard that he has dated Dayo Amusa. The other day, Flaky Dido was saying that people were trying to, get rid of her because of Femi Adebayo. Maybe they were fighting over him or something like that. The first time I heard about Gisova is about Femi Adebayo dating Aisha Lawal, and Aisha Lawal was thinking that Femi is going to marry her. And unfortunately for her, Femi met Nyaladuke and decided to go for Nyaladuke, and that caused a big rift because for so many years they weren't talking to each other. And Aisha actually came from J5 School of Drama, which is Femi Adebayo School of Drama in Ibadan then. So that was when I first knew about Jisoo. It was my friend that told me about this blog. Then I heard the story. I'm like, wow. And as soon as this blog posted about that story, not quite long, we heard that Femi Adebayo finally remarried after 6 years of his break from the first wife. It took him a while before he eventually moved on to Inyaladuke, true. But according to the story, he has never allegedly been faithful in the marriage anyway. He's always cheating, and they will hide behind the umbrella of Melolong, we as a Muslim. So in this case, they said Inyaladuke has found out that Funke Akindele and Femi Adebayo were shooting together at Ibrahim Chatta's village. Tell me if it does make any sense to you, because it doesn't to me, to be honest, because that's his job. He's going to work with different people. So says that, you can pause and read that. Says that Inyaladuke went there to Ibrahim Chatta's film village and destroyed a lot of stuff, fighting that Funke Akindele was the cause of the first marriage. And I'm like, if that is not delusion, it doesn't sound real. If you get what I'm saying, like, it doesn't make any sense to me. You didn't confirm it's happening. Why would you go there and started fighting over something that is alleged, an allegation, or something that you think might be happening? And I can't even place both of them together right now, shooting together, because they all have different type of projects that they engage in. Funke is doing mostly cinema movie, while Femi Adebayo is focused on Netflix deal that he got. I don't know how many net movie he has to produce for Netflix, but he's making his dough on Netflix steady. So apparently, because of what happened, the blog alleged that the wife said that she's gonna go to Netflix and tell and kind of destroy the deal with Netflix, saying so many things that she's gonna do. Evan has no furry like a scorned woman. So, but I'm not saying this is the case. I didn't even support this kind of findings because it looks unfounded to me, to be honest. I will continue to say that. It's not because I like Femi Adebayo or I like Funke Akindele it looks really unfounded because I noticed Funke is quite busy right now with the Ayetoro that she was filming, Ayetoro Town Part 2, that has Femi Adebayo's brother, Tope Adebayo, in it. I know she's been on that project with a lot of all these Instagram skit makers, Kamo, Erekere, Fola, um, Fumi Awelewa, and the normal people in Ayetoro, which is Monsuru, Omafa, Tope Adebayo and them. So I don't know what film they were talking about that they are filming at Ibrahim Chata village, whereby this lady went there and destroyed things that Femi Adebayo has to pay for. The blog alleged that after Iyaladuke went there, Femi decided to go and rent an apartment at Lekki. And after renting an apartment at Lekki, one day Femi's brother went to the house to pick up some clothes for him. That is when he saw some juju, some jazz, and they've always had, according to the blog, they've always had fights about one lady or the other. You are dating this, you are dating that, and the family always settle it and everything. But this time around, they said because she now had an accident, maybe she had an accident around the time and destroy a car that Femi just bought for her, and they said, oh, she's a destroyer, blah blah blah, that she needs to leave. But she said, I have become Mario, eh? Ta-na-na-na-na-na. Na 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 na. You know that Mario sound. She just turned herself to Mario. She said she's Mario. She's not going anywhere. So and Femi has left the house for her. I know during the fasting, she's not there. Femi is always hanging out with his kids and all. So at the end of the day, this story, I'm just, just take it at face value. That's what I would say. Just take it at face value. Because the day this news broke, I went on Inyaladuke's page. Someone said, oh, that Inyaladuke just said thank you to Funke Akindele or something like that. Then I went on her page. Nothing like that was there. She just made a video. She looked cool, calm, collected on her story. She looked, so quiet, gentle. You can see behind those eyes something is going on. So I don't know, maybe there's something else, but this story with Funke Akindele is unfounded. I know there is trouble in paradise. Maybe one way or the other, they will find a way to sort it out. But apparently now they're saying that Femi has decided not to go back. That was what happened with the previous marriage as well. Because when the ex-wife decided to come back, say that, okay, let's settle it, maybe manage whatever the cheating, whatever, how many wives. After all, Femi's dad has a lot of wives as well. That should set an example for her. But they said Femi refused that time, never to go back to this first wife that gave him 3, 4 kids, I believe. So now they said Inyaladuke is claiming that she's pregnant. The moment she started fighting Dayo Amusa that time, I'm like, this lady doesn't know me. How are you putting yourself in the fight of these people when they will meet at location and started, doing movies together again? It's more or less like you can't get in their midst. These people, the guys among them will date about 3, 4, 5 friends and they don't mind. So, but with this Funke story, it's really unfounded, and I think this finger is being pointed to Funke simply because she is a single mom of 2, and everyone is trying to see who is she dating, who is she dating. I don't know what's concern of them. Even though I do blog, I'm not that nosy to know what is going on in someone's eye, but whatever you let me see, I will speak about it. Sorry, because a lot of them will say, leave them alone, leave them alone. Whatever they don't want you to see, they keep it away. Look at Funke. Funke has not shown the face of her twins. Sometimes I'm on her snap. Those kids, you will see them, you will see their leg, you will see their back, their head, but you will not see their face. She doesn't show them. That's the part she wants you to see. So, and I think that should be private. You don't need to poke. And even if I just meet them in London, I see the face of the kids, I have picture with them, I'm not going to expose it because I noticed she doesn't want to show that part of her life. So what's the point of me doing the Beke Jandon and be showing that part? So anyway, to me, I this thing seems so unfounded, but at the same time, I always tell you, this blog is always coming correct. Most of the time, everything this blog says is real. I'm telling you. But with this Funke and Femi story, I think it's something else that is breaking Femi and the wife. But I don't know if you know more. You can let me know in the comment section. I don't know more than what this blog has shared, and that is going to make me segue into the other story I want to speak about. So some months ago, Gisova spoke about this, and that's is going to take me into this voluntary and involuntary situation. But before I go there, I'm going to branch in one story as well. I'm going to branch in one story. That one just made me laugh, to be honest. So what had happened is that Gisova posted about someone, you know, someone going with someone's husband. So apparently Gisova Gisova said, hello to a who dey house, bottle one begin fly. Bottle never stop flying with this blood. So the story, when the blog is hinting about story, by the time the story comes out, the blog has vowed now never to put people's name, pictures, and everything again. And it's simply because of the way they were taking the page. So I'm going to share this story because it was funny to me. So he was talking about one person said that anti-English movie actress, husband, House of Rep, honorable side chick, name starts with D, popular cosmetic seller for Lekki. Decoders, I don't try for now. Over to now, read caption for detail. Now, two in one gist, to if you know, you know. So this is the gist. And this is the gist is that this one tire me. Should we call this scammer? I be waiting. This one loud though. Fight goes soon start to. So the matter where they grand now be say he get one actress wey in husband na honorable. Although the actress sent the man to, I don't understand. They don't born full house. The gist now be say the honorable don't enter one of the lucky girl. Oh, the actress stole the man too, I believe. Stole the man too. Auntie name start with D. She dey sell cosmetics. She be yellow purple like this. The honorable has been funding this auntie heavily and just bought her a house. Small time now, then go post house say na cosmetic money. Dem take buy am any day wey fight wan happen for Nigeria. Make una leave Lekki girls for me. I wan use blow comot their front teeth. Them too do. Even though Kama sef dey use left eyes, they look the auntie actress. The cocoa of the matter reaching our headquarter now be say auntie wan do second wife codedly by force. So and auntie actress don't catch them on two different occasions. Now she dey plan to come disgrace auntie D wey dey sell cosmetics for Lekki. We go settle for a tire. All of that way they tap into nonsense. The God when tap into nonsense, then they ought to this new nonsense, the God when gang. Oh, God when na see say all una favoring na pussypreneur. Then they ought to this new trend of wanting to be the second wife is disturbing. Now, so if you go do second wife for Akin Alabi, really, they even welcome a baby together some months ago for America, although she dey hide the baby. Are you serious? Honorable member na the new target now, where all the honorable wives make una hold una husband. Oh, this matter don dey too much. Oh, I no fit settle fight. Oh, I know one year just over help me, make nobody stress me. I know where I just they recover. Where are my decoder? Oh, yeah, over to you. So that is when people started saying, oh, the wife is messy and the side chick is Diadem. So if you don't know this Diadem is this lady called Adeola. She's a mom or single mom of one, but apparently she's not single, she's not searching. She's in be a real housewife of Lagos, the recent one that just wrapped. She's in that real housewife of Lagos. I know when this lady started her business, and I've seen a lot of people, pump tap whining into the blessing and all. So this lady now came under Gisova comments. Gisova said, "Stray bullet don't meet in a favorite for head though. Now so I dey try correct my decoder. Fiam Adeola jump enter comment section. Ó ti jáná mọ̀mọ́ tó lẹ́nu ìyá ọmọ ìdá. Ó ti forí kó skibo. All of una na pray. Punapreneur. Ìkan ògbé kan. Make you rest Deola. Àní rírun àrìnfẹsẹ̀ sí o. Àní rin ọjọ́ tí ebi ń pa ọ̀nà. I come in peace. So so then what is wrong with Obasanjo? This one actually made me laugh. Do you know why? It's because this lady she shouldn't have done that. You have a past yourself. And this is what Gisova said. She said, this is the Diadem I'm talking about, the Adiola. I know a little bit of her story. I know she's been called out several times by some other people as well that she's dating their husband, but that was maybe 5-6 years ago, before her cosmetics business really pick up. And now she's focused. She's a boss lady. Her cosmetics business is doing very well. I don't know whether anybody is bankrolling her right now, but I know she's more than enough, to be honest. So, but all these ladies, you can't really trust them. Even though they have thriving business, something thriving, they don't really want to spend their money. They still want this national cake. So then she came and said that, hello, at Gistova, hello, please, I would appreciate that you pin your comments because I don't like the tags and insults on my name. Thank you. Because a lot of people were tagging her. And Gistova replied to someone and said that it is not Diadem. So she now have the audacity to come to Gisova and say that Gisova should pin that comment whereby she clarified that it is not her because her name starts with D as well. And Gisova went in. Gisova said, okay, Diola, but you are not a saint either. Help me greet Honorable Abimbola Jose. Now all of una get married Honorable for hand. Even though this is not your own story, but only everybody, una no be saint. Diola sọ pé pọ̀. Gisova is crazy. When I read sọ pé pọ̀, I was like, oh my God. This work is because a lot of people were saying that this is not the handwriting, that the way he writes, even if somebody else comes along to try to emulate whatever this blog is doing, you will know with some ajasa that this blog will always put Tiola sọ pé pọ̀. That actually sent me. I was just like, this blog is crazy. Which one is sọ pé pọ̀ again? So that one is just for laugh. So the main one that made me talk about the voluntary and involuntary baby mama is that, a lot of people became baby mama, not because they want to, but because one thing led to the other that made this happen to them. But fool me once, fool me twice, when is becoming a pattern, you can't keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. So that is going to segue me into this story before I give you a laugh about two Baba as well, because there's something that made me laugh about his own situation as well. So this is the story of this young lady. I'm going to share a better version. Gisova is just being vindicated in this. So this is more or less like a vindicative post from the blog. because the blog talked about this a while ago. So this beautiful lady on the left is the wife, even though they call her somebody is crazy. Igo Mortina. And this is the husband's surname, Solomon. So that's what Jisova is literally saying, that this lady is still bearing the surname, because the surname is still on her name on Instagram. She is an influencer. Her name is Nne Amaka, but she's the Mio, the underscore Mio underscore on Instagram. So this particular lady, with comment section, I realized that she even followed this lady. And this new wife is they said she's Harvard alumni, top shots in tech and something like that. Her name is Opsy Daisy on Instagram, but I believe her name is Opeyemi. So some months ago, Gisova has accused that this guy is so flat to the extent that he goes in people's DM, and there was this other side chick that was calling him out, literally telling the wife to call her dog, which is the husband, because the husband is telling this side chick that, telling this particular lady in a DM that his wife snore like something. I can't really remember. Literally downgrading the wife, saying that, oh, she's just this outside, she just look like this, she's just beautiful, she's just this, she's just that, but she snores like a goat, yeah, something like that. So, and before you know it, they started doing Yemi My Lover, Ife, Adebyo, Rombo, debunking whatever Gisova was saying. So that was last year, I believe. Look at it now. Just few months ago, the guy got married to this this other lady, and apparently this lady is following the wife on Instagram. And this lady following the wife is actually a single mother. And then you decided to go with this particular person. Like, I don't get it with some of these people. So you did not see anybody to marry. It is this one that was cheating. Every AK market is one lady or the other, because it wasn't one time. It wasn't one time. If it's one time, I would say, oh, maybe it's just that one time. It wasn't one time that this guy is doing that. This guy was doing it continuously. So then this lady opened her own two eyes as a single mother. She is already a single mother. I don't know the circumstance of the first one, but she's already a single mother of one, and she decided to still go ahead and marry. This guy is they said is Ricardo Banks. You remember that musician Ricardo? They said is Ricardo Banks' elder brother. Ricardo Banks is the one that's saying, "Girl, I have a question to ask you today, I believe. Will you marry me if you do? I met you today. You didn't know my dad. Oh, the mommy rara, you don't know my brother." That's the brother. And that's why Jesova call him Ego Malt, because the guy is short and he's always going for big things. The more like, yeah. He's always like big things. These small men, they like big things. Now, he's doing another wedding. He has a son with that lady, and that
I'm
one now
telling
is a
you, the
baby
guy
mama.
is, I'm telling you. Because you are
Involuntarily.
because of who? She only your friend? Are you telling me she's your friend?
And this is the lady. That's the lady. So I'm just let me pause the audio. So that's the young lady. She's very beautiful. In fact, she and the first wife, they kind of look alike. They are like they have similar complexion. The issue I will have with this kind of setup is that this lady is already setting herself up to voluntarily become baby mama for the second time. And the reason is that she is turning someone else to a baby mama with this guy that already have like a family with that lady. I don't know their situation. I don't know what went wrong with them, but with the story and everything out there, it is obvious that this guy cannot keep it in his pants. Does she think she's special and this guy is going to change because of her? Or is she ready to just take everything that this guy dishes to her? Or will she reach a breaking point and now started calling herself a victim, becoming a baby mama the second time? Because after this wedding now, at least they are expected to have a child. So they will have their own kids. And then what happens if this guy goes back to his old ways? Because this thing is very common when a man and woman break up. Even if it's a woman that break up with a woman doesn't quickly go into a relationship, but the men, they use it as a crutch. They go quickly into a relationship, which is the foundational problem of that new marriage to start with, because he didn't even have time to process whatever it is that went down in the previous marriage. And this lady is not even giving him that opportunity to do that. This happens a lot because they've been dating when he was still with this wife, the ex-wife or whatever, because this lady still bear his name anyway. So then the old behavior, everything he was doing, he will continue to do, because to him this behavior is okay by this lady. That is why you are volunteering yourself to be in that position. Is expected from someone that is, that has not been in a situation whereby you are a single mother already. It is easy for someone like that to go into this kind of marriage, but you have been a single mother. Maybe the single mother you were then, not by choice. Maybe it was the man that treated you somehow. This is, I always tell people, some people will say, oh, don't judge them. A situation might happen. Yeah, it's true. Some people might find themselves in a situation whereby they become a baby mama two times with two different men, and it's because those men are normal badun, they are not in their right sense, or the men want shark badun, like the men are bad. But the problem is that you going in the second time blind after going in first time blind is more or less like you are just tired. Your tired is tired, and you voluntarily went into that second marriage. If not, you wouldn't find yourself in that position. And see, people need to be honest with themselves. I realize that a lot of women, they don't like accountability, and they don't like to hold themselves responsible for whatever it is that went wrong. Because sometimes it is you that ignore that, even if it's just a tiny red, what do you call it? Tiny bread, you ignored it. And sometimes the red flag comes, it's not just a flag, it comes in a billboard. But because you want a daddy for your child, you went into that relationship, and before you know it, you become a baby mama the second time. Some are realistic with their, they are realist. They know their behavior, they know how they are moving, and they are ready to change it. Maybe situation might not allow them to change it, but some are not actually ready, and at the same time they are not ready for accountability. Because this young lady now, she's dancing today, she's laughing, whereby the other lady that becomes a fresh baby mama will be crying that, oh, the family is broken up, even though the guy might not be good for her. She might be working it out, but this one is smiling now. And after a child, this guy changed again. And before you know it, as a career lady that has a job, that has money, she can't go on. She will become a baby mama the second time. That is a voluntary baby mama. And then you will now be blaming the guy. How? You put yourself in that position. So I'm just saying this to say that sometimes don't go with your heart. I love him with all my heart. Use a bit of your brain as well. It might be handy for you. Like, use your brain. Don't just go in blind. You need to use your brain. So I'm going to stop at that, but I will just say that some people voluntarily becomes a baby mama, why some are involuntary. Voluntary is when you see a pattern of behavior in a man and you still going, you will eventually become what it turned out other one to. You will. You will become the statistics as well. And then, are you ready to take accountability for your part, your role in what you created? Anyway, that takes me to the story of this young boy that was shot in Ibadan last week. When I first saw it, I was really angry, irrespective. Some people were saying that the way the dad was driving is reckless. Yes, it is true, is reckless. But does the police have right to actually shoot anybody? Whether he's driving reckless or not, they have the plate number. Why can't they just, take the plate number, look for this person, rather than taking a shot? Police in Nigeria, they need their head check. Seriously, they do need their head check. Because according to the story now, the man is saying that he's rushing, even though that man himself, he needs a mental evaluation for him to drove like that. All because you think you need to get away from these people. But still, it doesn't warrant the police to take a shot, because their excuse doesn't even make sense. Oh, we think it's kidnapper. If it's kidnapper and you are taking a shot, are you trying to kill the person they kidnapped or the kidnapper himself? That's the part I don't understand. Because the police PRO, they came out and be like, we are releasing the video of what happened. This is what happened. We thought it was a kidnapper. You still don't have the right to take a shot. I just pray the soul of this young boy, 14 years old, have a lot of years ahead of him, looking forward to the future. But his life was cut short by all these reckless police. The traffic and EFCC people, they are becoming the SARS. The SARS they try to get rid of. All these people, the new police now, I don't know what they call them. They are becoming the real SARS, because they check people that are having dreadlocks. They stop people. They do exactly the same thing the SARS are doing. And I think government needs to do something about it, because it's the same old story over and over and over again. So, like you see in my thumbnail, there is this story developing about Sanwo-Olu. There's always story about someone Sanwo-Olu is dating or not dating. And see, all these people, this is a common thing. Please, if you are coming in, can you please thumbs up the video? I'm wrapping up. I'm tired. I'm really, really exhausted. I really need to sleep. So this is the story Gisova was sharing. If you remember this lady, Aisha, the Aisha lady, the EFCC arrested, blah, 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 that apparently Sanwo-Olu is allegedly dating her and she is the money bag for Sanwo-Olu. You know, when these people are in government, they have a way they steal the money and they have somebody they trust so well that they can put money in charge, like they put money in charge of this person. It's just like when they arrested this Emefiele and they were looking into the accounts where the money went, there was a whole chunk of money that went to no, it was the one that was there, that was in that was there before Emefiele, who is Aisha Buhari's cousin or so. You know, they saw maybe 90 billion naira in an account. This account is a young boy's account. I think the boy is like 9 years old or thereabout. So apparently, allegedly, this is the money woman, and Sanwo-Olu has gone to Abuja to kind of, kill the story. And did you guys hear about Natasha being sued by the Nigerian government? I don't know how accusing Senate presidents is moving towards the entire Nigeria. We are suing Natasha on our name. They are suing Senator Natasha Apoti on lies. I don't know why Senate presidents cannot sue her for defamation alone. They have to take the taxpayer money. They have to shakara with the backings of entire Nigeria that they are suing her. God will help this woman, because the way I'm seeing this government is worse than military regime self. Let me just put it that way. It's more or less worse than military regime, because they don't care. They don't care, and he's not ready to reverse anything that it's doing. So I hope, because the thing is, Sanwo-Olu with this alleged whatever, there's no amount of money that is enough for these people. No amount of money. He will finish being a this now. He will want to become senator or minister. They will always want to look for one post or the other. They have to die there. They start in government, they die in government. They don't always want to leave. They prefer to stay there forever till they die. So, guys, on a lighter note, before I go, I want you guys to judge this, if it is true or if it is a I'm going to add this and I'm going to end my video. So this is a debate going on about Two-Face. So they on Twitter is not for the faint-hearted, This Dr. Perkins said, to Baba, when he said he didn't have peace, that was when he was returning. You can see the picture on the left. Then to Baba, when he found peace, this is the recent picture. And this woman said, which kind of wahala be this one again? TLB, let's keep following and sharing. No. And a lot of people were saying, oh, it's because he's aging. And I'm like, aging? How can aging make you look like this? How can you be aging like this, to be honest? Was he not aging when he was with Annie? What is wrong? Like, something is really wrong with this guy. Some people were saying that he has terminal illness, he has kidney problem, but it doesn't look like someone that has kidney problem, because with kidney problem, he will have swollenness, he would have swollen and all of that. So I don't get the second light is giving Libya native doctor. Now the peace where they find me, this no wonder he has peace. Now food Natasha no give up. Before peace found him, now in they find. Yeah. So say, I beg, this one is one baba, not two baba. Now example of you fit mind your business, make you. Now example of you fit mind your business, make your mind still no touch ground be this. What's this? I reject this type of peace. Mine is going into pieces. Not. He went from two baba to baba to baba is on weight loss journey. I don't want peace. I want problem always. Some men don't really know what they want. The like on his neck is heavier than him as I look. Please don't wound and be this one. Slim fit peace. Damaged women food the comment section. Some people believe that because people are saying it, Baba is on peace diet. See him looking like a carpenter. A concudok song. Peace of mind, pieces of mind. For real, he needs to really, eat and look better. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. I said a couple of times. I'm not saying he doesn't have peace, but you can see even deep in his eyes, something is going on, something is off. I don't know whatever it is that is finding, but I pray he finds it. I pray he finds it. Everyone deserves happiness, just like whenever we see Annie recently, she doesn't look like something is happening to her. She looks really good. I just pray Two-Face too can find her peace and be okay. But just like what you said, I'm going to end there. Ẹni bá ń yọ̀lẹ̀ ẹ̀dá ohun búburú à máa yọ ọrú wọn ṣe ni. Mo ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to end this here. I've tried today. I'm really, really tired. Please, if you can thumbs this video up, I will really appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up. You don't have to comment. Please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for coming on board. And if you are watching it later, can you be kind enough to give it a thumbs up? It costs you nothing. If you are here already. Just give it a thumbs up. It costs nothing. To be honest, it costs nothing. If you are here and you're already, logging into your YouTube, it costs you nothing to give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it because it can help me in a way that this video will be promoted. If there is no enough thumbs up, they won't even know someone is here making a video. Thank you so much, you guys. I will see you next week, or even, I don't know, during the week. I'm not promising. I'll see you next week by the grace of God. For now, until I finish whatever it is I'm doing right now, it's going to be like in maybe less than 2 months. So everything should be fine. I really appreciate you guys for stopping by. And please don't forget, if you have anything to add to this conversation, leave it in the comment section and I will respond to you. And I will see you in my next video. Peace out.
So subscribe and get that gist with the one and only Debbie Fashion.